Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back to my Let's Play channel! We're back with a new game. This game is called Gone Home, and I know nothing about this game at all. I found it on Epic. The little cover screen looked exactly what you're seeing now, and I thought it looked cute. I thought it looked a little spooky. I have no idea. I did not read the description. Which is going to be a reoccurring theme on this channel. I'm never going to read the descriptions of the games that I get, so I'm going to be going into them always blind and always having no idea what's going on. So, with that being said, let's jump right into it, shall we? There wasn't a conspicuous jump cut at all. I have no idea what you're talking about. Nothing happened. No proof. Anyways, use the arrow keys to walk W, A, S, and D. Use the mouse to look around. Okay. Let's do it, shall we? Fulbright.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so, love you. See you soon. Bye.
Okay. I guess we were abroad somewhere? Were we, like, on vacation? Were we traveling? Gone home. June 7th, 1995, 1:15 a.m. Okay. Jiminy. This game's loud. Actually, instead of doing that, why don't I just... Okay. Anyways, oh my god, sensitivity. Holy. Yeah. Rain's loud. Caitlin. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Name's Caitlin. This game's still really loud. Holy Lord have mercy on my soul. The sensitivity's insane, dude! No sensitivity. How about that? So much better. Okay, good lord. Oh my god! Open door. This... Oh, good lord. Katie, I'm so sorry I can't be there to see you, but this is impossible. But it is impossible. Please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't know. I don't want anyone. Okay. No. We'll see each other again someday. Don't worry. Be worried. I love you, Sam. Fucked. Are you dead? Have you been murdered? Art thou dead? No? Anybody home? Good lord. Hold on. Nope. Too much. Not me adjusting my mouse DPI. And still being too much. Do I have a flashlight? Do I have a light of anything? Oh, hi, duck. Oh. Okay. I actually genuinely didn't even mean to be over here. Okay, well. Hello? Press 1 or check the... Oh, my ID. Okay. Front hall. Hello? Is this game is a horror game, right? Is it a horror game? That. Band-aid. Grab cleansing powder. I don't think there's anything in... Okay. Is there a light? I can't see anything. Like, at all. Hello? Light switch? More importantly, I need to bring my stuff inside. Oh, don't do that. That's a mistake. Open drawer. Close drawer. Drawer? Hello? Yes, please, Christ. That is a lot of mail you got there. Okay. Oh, I can't see anything. Hello? Janice. Senior conservatorship. Is that like my mom? Well, it has to be because the person on the door's name is Sam. Is Sam? Okay, hold on. Who is Sam? Sam a sibling? A partner? Well, I guess it would be a sibling because we're arriving home, no? Okay. Open this? Read letter. Oh god. Is there like a button I can... Okay, I'm gonna be so for real. I don't have my glasses on, so it's really hard to read this. Okay, hold on. My glasses. Dear Sam, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds quite like the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we had freshman year? I have a really hard time also reading cursive, so shut up. When we were in the middle of fantasizing about our dream homes. I always said I wanted to a mansion. You said you wanted a house in the woods. Look who got both. Oh, that was somebody outside. Heard a loud thumping noise, and I thought it was in the game, so I panicked for a second while I was reading the note. But no, it's just somebody outside. There's no run in this game. That being said, I'm just gonna... Anyways, back to what I was doing. Anyways, read. Look, I got both. Somebody up there likes you, and I could get of that magic. I could use some of that magic. Send me some lotto numbers and I'll play them. But I shouldn't be complaining about this old, attic. I can't read! Bob got blah 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 to the winning. So doing Carol. Okay, so it's just a letter. Okay, understood, heard. Hello? That's cute. Mexico. Original track and field, first place, Jamie. Carla! So the letter was from Carla. Oh, can't put back. Long jump event, Caitlin. I can really just interact with everything, can't I? No. Okay, so I guess not that one. Locked. Understood. Oh, God, I keep pressing shift. Okay. I gotta be missing. 17. Happy birthday. Okay. I might close the door. Is there something in here that I missed? Not hall. I don't think I have. Oh. Over the Alps. Okay. Price sensitivity. Can I get nosy in the box? Nope, what about this? Ooh, open folder, read an invoice. Okay, so they just moved here. God, $2,000 for a move? It do be
Dear
1995.
Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm in a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real. But I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
Okay. Sam. Daniel from the old neighborhood called. He wants to come see the new house. Call him back. Mom, Daniel is a total weirdo. The only reason I ever hang out with him from the first place is we had a Nintendo when we were little. Sam, Kitty, Mom, Dad. Okay. Ooh. Open door. Oh, good lord. Oh. Oh. Read obituary. Oh, I thought I panicked for a second. I thought somebody was dead. Somebody that mattered. Oscar Manson, 60, Boone County, down in Peace, Minnesota. Pharmacy at a young age. Decades. I'm hearing things. Hi, Mom, Dad, and Sam. I'm in Paris. I've done many, Parisian things. I'm not gonna attempt to read words. Film developed when I get back. I'm bringing you back something from the Shakespearean Book Company. Sister, Mom, Dad, Sam. One Arbor. Weird. Grab photo. It's me? It's me or who is this? Desto. Decide. I don't know who that is. I can kind of just grab everything, can I? Oh, good lord. Okay, this. Hold on. God. Go back this way. I did hear something. I thought this room was... There's a TV somewhere. No, that's an Amber Alert. There's an Amber Alert going off in the next room. Welcome to student... Okay, so this is just a letter saying of stuff that you need.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill. All of a sudden, every kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Psycho House. Heard again. Hey, are you the new girl Sam? I'm Tommy. I'm at the back of... Hi, Tommy. Yes, I'm Samantha. And... I just thought since you were the new, maybe you could use a friend. No, I don't. Use a friend. I don't have a lot of friends either, so I thought I'd ask. I don't mind. You mind? No, I don't mind. What did you want to ask? Was it just your uncle who went psycho, or does it run in the family? Jesus Christ, dude. That's fucking awful. Yeah, I knew there was an Amber Alert. I thought that was a person behind me for a second. Oh my god, dude.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties.
Oh, it's not an Amber Alert.
County.
I thought it was an Amber Alert. Dude, there's so many fucking doors in this. Okay, let's start in here. There's so many things. World Samantha. Grade 2. Story of the Turtle People. Captain Allegra. Okay. Captain Allegra looked off at the ocean and it went on forever, or so it seems. Someday she would find the edge of the bad paradise. Boom. I'm not reading everything, by the way, guys. If you guys want to read, well, I'm not gonna. Well, I'm spam reading. I'm speed reading. I'm not gonna stop there and read everything out loud just to get through the game faster. If you guys want to read it, you can pause the video. Sam, I thought this might help making friends. Okay, so stuff like this doesn't help
You know that
when
feeling
people think your uncle's
where
psycho.
the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to get to know them. Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk, but sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. She's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Love a read letter. Hi, Terry. Encloses a profile printing unit with the remote and kit. Issue. Looking forward to take, okay. So that they just bought a new TV, I assume. What is this? The X-Files. I like how that's circled. Value. Thing that I just threw? No, it's just a spare one. Keep wanting to run, and there's no run. Also, I will get to underneath the cassette. Girl Scout. Role model. Hearing noises. I don't like it. That's a letter. Good letter. Harry, hey, how you been? I know you're an author. Naturally, I thought of you. Records. I really don't know. I don't know. I really am just kind of exploring because I don't know what the story is just yet. I don't know what's going on. Objects and Poltergeist. Okay. Is my entire family just dead? Where the hell is everybody? Oh, empty matchbook. I'm also driving up the electric bill by turning all of the lights on, but I don't really care because I refuse to be in the dark. Coupons? Okay. What's this? Goose National Forestry Manual. Okay. Our mom do be a forestry person. Hey, is it dark? Oh, why it's dark, but it needs to stop. Okay, what's going on? Assignment. Reproductive system worksheet 9. 9? That's a 6. 994, the menstrual cycle. Am I gonna produce the testicles? What? Oh, am I produced in the testicles? Okay. Okay. Amy. Okay, hold on. This is health. I'm pulling. Okay. 3. There is some sketchy. I don't know if that's copyright. Sorry. There's some sketchy shit going on. Good. Grab Dad's second book. The Accidental Pariah. Dear Mr. Funny that unfortunately I just read of this. Okay, so Dad's not a good writer. You know what? No one's home. Can I pour myself a glass? No. Okay. Dad, not a good writer. Understood. Oh. There's so many closets. Let's see. Ooh, it's a letter. I thought it was something. Samantha, please give this to your mother. Janice, thank you for the hearing over the home. Having the
When you live in one
friends.
place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Hello?
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
Wait, hold on. Hi, Lonnie. So, okay. I don't understand. Katie, please tell Mom and Dad sorry about the stuff that's missing Sam. What exactly is going on here? Why? First of all, Journal 3. Okay, where's my family? Where is everybody? There's no indication. I also haven't explored upstairs, but there's currently no indication as to where my family is at, what's going on with Sam. Dad's a bad writer, I got that. I genuinely don't know what's happening. I really don't. Katie, please, whatever you found, don't tell Mom and Dad in attic. Locked. So something is afoot here. Something is really, really afoot. And it revolves around Katie. Not that. Can I go in this room? Yeah, it's the... Something feels off, and I genuinely don't know what or where something feels off. I don't know. Something really feels... We love creaky stairs. My favorite thing. Delicious. Fantastic. What's this? Controlled burn scheduled for Boone County. Boone County. 8 a.m. from Tuesday, Wednesday, and... Yes. That's our mom. Yeah, Jan. I'm late in this. Lights on. Read personal calendar. Examine form. What's a temporary personal transfer? Bruce. Be the upcoming prescribed burn operation. Arranger with the experience. Totally didn't sound like I did that. Read personal calendar. Weekly planner. Okay. Can I carry this ruler with me? Home. Oh, it's my emotional support home because I'm scared to touch literally anything right now. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't. What? Bratmobile? Bratmobile. For Sam. Love things. All the names of the songs. I didn't even... Okay. Caution, radiation area, keep out. I'm gonna assume that's Sam's room.
It's weird hanging out with girls. Daniel was around ever since I was little, and other girls? I don't know. But being around Lonnie is like instantly just right. I gave her the grand Psycho House tour and took my revenge on Super Nintendo. And it was like, I don't know, I finally found someone I feel normal around. I drove her home and she gave me this tape and said, "You have got to listen to this." I haven't stopped playing it since.
Is she a lesbian? Is Sam a lesbian? Hold on. Daniel called again. He wants his Nintendo game back. Damn, stop leaving your damn light. Stop leaving. Oopsies. Do you have any concern? Hi, Smith, 17 years old. The fact that you still forbid me from going into the city on my own is frankly absurd compared with Katie, who was only 3 years older. Pop. Jeez. I just want to and really stop. Your daughter Samantha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume this is Samantha's room. Close. That tape. Ratmobile. Is there a spot I can play this? Right now I'm gonna leave it right there. Up. Sam, I think the creative writing track would... Okay. Okay, now. Oh, wait, they're right there. Literally right there. Oh, hello. I'm so blind. Ratmobile. Cool. Hello? Okay, well, enough of that. Right up. Scrutinize? What the f- There. What am I looking? Okay. Super Spitfire. Journey of Crystal. Oh, nope. Wait, what that? Oh, it's just a sticker. The bug. Code. Okay. Okay. Steggy. Okay. Kurt Cobain. What's going on? Examine magazine grew. AIDS in Africa. Okay, so it do be really just kind of 1999 stuff, really. This is the one me and my dad are building. Wanna go for a ride with me? Okay. Read slip. Year 2 Fletcher shop. You're 11. Oops. Not a challenging assignment. Middle plaque. Mom and dad should be replaced with parents' names. I did not mean just to add them underneath. Acceptable leveling of edges. Okay. Sonic. Okay, I'm very confused about literally everything. for about everything that's happening right now. I genuinely don't know what's going on. Okay, so they're just both. Oh, hello. Hi, Lonnie, I wrote this in for Spirit and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided. Okay. Right back. Also, here is an idea for something to have to draw two cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a great idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending them each other pages in their, beepers, but we're cooler than them because I guess what? They can't. You're so good. Okay. Hello? Not that. What's that? Man, Sam had this in like grade. Okay. Grab book. Holy. Okay, hi. No. What's going on in here? The King's Labyrinth, Chapter 2, Final Threads, Captain Allegra. Oh, it looks like this was the story from earlier, just actually typed out properly. Okay. So dreamy. I'm making a mess of shit. I'm sorry. Why does her bedroom... Okay. Why does her bedroom have... Ooh, ways in and out? I didn't even notice the first time. Oopsies. Okay, well, there's a code to that. It's gotta be somewhere in the room. This girl also just kind of got cups everywhere, bro. Wait. She's just as bad as me, for real, for real. Can't see anything. Lamp, help me. Books or paper? I can't. What's this? Is right. Ginger ale. Do you think she'll get mad if I continue to make a mess out of her room, or like... Do you think she'll not notice because there's already so much going on? Button. The Misfits. Sock. Brush. Do you think it would be a year? 1991. 1991. Damn. I tried. I know there's something in the attic. We've clearly established there's something in the attic. Hey, Sam. Okay, this is more letters between Sam and Lonnie. Pulp Fiction. I forgot that was bigger on that. Burger. Oh, it's a bathroom. Right. Cabinet. Lonnie rules. I assume this is probably a bathroom that only she goes into. Yeah. Okay, I assume this is... Oh, it's hair dye. Oh, it's hair dye. I didn't see this at first. I thought, oh my god.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, I need to fix these roots. Think you could help? Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. That's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy or good or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited. And the moment was gone.
I think she is a lesbian, or at least bi. I think, or at the very least, I think she liked this girl. She 100% at the very least did like this girl. I'm getting that vibe very heavy here. This is another letter I'm not gonna read. Oh, there's a book on the ground here. Something there. What's a bookmark? Take your time to... Off. Mitten. Okay. This feels like Katie's room. Your mom and dad. Room was great. This might not be Katie's room. This might be the parents' room. Well, it's a big... Okay, I feel like this is definitely the parents' room. Holy Bible. This is... Okay. This is now the second Bible I've run into. The first Bible was tucked away in that girl's closet where she had nothing to do with it, and the second Bible is directly in the bedside drawer. So... Communication must be... So I have a very, very large sneaking suspicion that the Bible has something to do with it. Something to do with this whole... I think I'm starting to get the vibe. I genuinely think that Sam is gay in some sort. I feel it in my bones because the way she's talking. I feel like she is, and with the Bibles being present, I feel like something is not right here. But I'm only speculating. Only speculating. Dude, I want this kind of bathroom. What? Okay, so yeah, this is definitely the parents' room. I want this kind of bathroom. What the hell is this? This is sick as fuck. Ugh. Sexually. Okay, so maybe mom and dad weren't having the best relationship, question mark? That outline right there keeps making me think there's a person there, dude. I'm not a fan of it. I also can't see anything. Did you see this, though? Nope. Katie, mom and dad were going to make the gift for you to stay in over the summer, but you can come home and such notice that they weren't around to do it. You can use my room if you want. I won't be needing it anymore. Damn. I won't be doing that, no. Katie. Hunter journal. Settings journal. Heard milk from the carton in the fridge. It was spoiled pretty. That means that were. I like it's how it's. I like how it's written in different. Successful night. Successful night. Katie, Katie, Katie. This would be my stuff then. Oh, hello. Hey Sam, I know your ribbons. Rifle team adventure. Bonnie. Okay. I genuinely, okay, so, okay, hold on. The way I'm piecing this together is I feel like I am probably a college student. Yes, I'm probably a college student. I'm coming home. Something had to have happened between my sibling and my parents for them to get in a fight, for her to not want to be in the house, around the house. I don't know. I feel like it has something to do with the Bible in the way Lonnie and Sam are probably interacting with each other. I feel like that's what's happening. I'm trying to piece it together. I just know that we're exploring an empty house where my family should be. Okay, this is a paint room. Art. Name a note. Halloween show, don't forget your costume.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie
Okay.
asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation.
Okay.
It was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Okay. Okay. Not sure why I got that option. Healthy choices, skills for athlete, for healthful life. Lonnie, holy crap, I was in the library and I noticed something in the corner and found a secret passage to the Oscar's creepy old stuff. Oh my god, I have to go, I have to... Fixed. So it's in Mom and Dad's bedroom. In the closet. Heavens to Betsy? Hello? What? What is this? Okay, so it's all revolving around the story. Okay, maybe not. Oh. Heavens to Betsy. For Sam. Don't look here. Calculated. Okay, so there's a cassette that I'm missing somewhere. Okay, so it's Mom and Dad's room. Let's go back to that. Oh, it's literally right there. Nope. Pass. Very much hard pass. Hold on, yeah, what's this for? I don't like the fact that it's all in red, by the way. Sam's dark room, do not enter if red lights are on. Locked. Okay. Go back to Mom and Dad's room. Was this one? And it was in their closet? Yeah. What are you talking about? Oh my god. That's awful. Oh. I didn't even click anything, I just rammed my face into a map. In compartments found 3, library, upstairs hall, foyer. Okay, so it's the okay. Is that on my map? Okay, I want to leave. 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 I don't like that. I did not like that at all. Okay, so we're just gonna... Yeah, door's closed. Is it around here? Okay. You not? I'm trying to figure out... Okay, so it's in this hallway that I'm in. Okay. Oh my god, I found it. No, why? Why is there always a Ouija board? Wait, what was my back? Oh, wait. 0. Okay. Hello, hello. Were you Oscar? Okay. But always with the fucking Ouija boards, dude! Why was everybody obsessed with Ouija boards? I don't get it. Okay, so we saw that one. There's 2 more. This one's next to Dad's office, so we need to go back downstairs. Why is everybody obsessed with Ouija boards? Why were they so damn popular? Okay, so... the basement would be that locked door, so... I need to go... over this. Nope. Is it along this wall? Is it in his office? Yes. 51. Property of Sam Private. Haven't managed it. Allegra and her scouting party. Down. Allegra leapt forward without hesitation. The shoulder. Is the down Allegra's man had changed. He was no longer a man at all. In fact, what looked back at her eyes were in the face of a real woman. Still in the first mate's clothes, still in the first mate. She spoke in a softer voice. An Amazonian queen said, "She is no one of us now. She is ours." Allegra drew her magical flintlock pistols from her belt. Okay. So Dad's office would be this. Yep, and it's in this back, whatever we're looking for. Whoa, it's dark in here. I didn't go back here the first. Yes, I did. No, was it? There's sound over there, and I'm not a fan. Okay. Oh, wait. I saw that. Accidental profit. Accidental profit. Okay. Yeah, I figured that. Misfits.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, She smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you."
Oh
I just nodded my
no.
head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
I knew it! I fucking knew it! My fear, I fucking knew it! Oh, I'm not reading any of that. That's... Alright, August 10th, 1960. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's a... What? Okay. We'll try 1972 next if that doesn't work. Oh. That's a lot of information. Yeah, I didn't look at this room before. Utopia. Us is up to bring an amp. Okay, okay, let's try it. What was the date? $1972. 1982. Okay. Okay, I feel like that's not there. Am I missing something? I gotta be missing something, right? A Loki wanna just not go. I might for the sake of this. Because I don't know, I think I've searched everything in this room and this back room, or this main room. And I don't think I've seen any. But this is the girl that they mentioned earlier. Okay. I'm gonna Google it really quick. You can't stop me. My playthrough. I do what I want. Oh, what is the code to... Okay. Head's office in on... Wait, hold on. Is this the library? Oh, it's wallpaper. there it is. Yep. Yep. There, I didn't want to just cheat. What's it say? Wouldn't be writing this. 0451. I totally cheated, but you know what? I don't care. 0451. 0. 4. I have 1. On in here, read document. Dear Mr. Massan, please find the enclosed option navigate. You typed a copy of our records, unauthorized copy and filed at our offices. Thank you for entrusting your or our firm with this important matter. Sincerely. Oh, there's a lot of paperwork. It's really bad. The following passing, I declare that I am a lifelong resident in Boone County. I declare that I have no outstanding debts to my name. I do hereby bequeath every item of value which I may die possessed. Oh, so this is my will. I'm not, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I know the code to her room now, and I think I have been everywhere but that one locked room in the basement, right? Yeah. We're back in the foyer. We've been to the basement. I'm dying. I have, journal items 050. Okay, let's go back up to the room. Mouse sensitivity. Uh, 050. 1. E. Basement. Lonnie.
Lonnie came over today. But everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Right. I would have been correct, unfortunately. I think I was right in my assumption that she liked girls. And I think her mom and dad didn't like that. At least it's what it feels like. Because there's no other reason they would just dip out, you know what I mean? Oh, that not a creepy ass basement at all. Are we sure this isn't a horror game? Feels like very horror gamey. Dear Samantha, I would like to cordially thank you for having me over to your abode. Very fancy Sam. Fancy man. I was right! Lonnie's last... Okay, so Lonnie... That's... The picture of the military girl is Lonnie. Okay.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around, well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
College. Dear Samantha, congratulations. How much, got into college, which is a good thing.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
That's unfortunate. Look at them. Dear Chance, thank you for sending along the copy of your newly published. I certainly recognized my son in the subject with the lens of which. Jesus Christ. Was Grandpa not like a good dude? Grandpa mean? I feel like Grandpa's mean. Grandpa's. Hey Sam, I'm writing to you. Yeah.
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, you didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl. But I don't think they know about us.
That's cool.
Kids
Sorry.
at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
This is getting really sad. 19. Okay, this is a code to something. 1963. 963. 963. 963. I'm gonna write it down because I'm really stupid. Getting really sad, by the way. 196. Was it a 3? 1963. Okay. I had to write it down because I'm goofy and Will would have forgotten. I need to fix my model. Hold on. You guys are about to see behind the scene. Woo! That was a big one. Was a big one. Okay, 1963. Okay, I got it. Also, I know that I didn't go through the other door. I wanted to go this way first. Costume skeletons. Okay. Ooh. Psycho house girl. Okay. That's a lie mom and dad's situation, but it's... Stop! There's noises! Oh, I'm not excited about any of this. Woman outlaws. Okay. Chips. Says. Samantha. This. Nice.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Where am I? I can't see anything. Hey, Lonnie. Oh, this is the locked room. Okay. Something in the vent right there. I can see it. Promotion. Your assistance. Okay. Nope. Honey, I'm sorry, my mom was last night. First, Ellis. Earth, Wind, and Fire. So it's a... Nope. Sam, this skull was the coolest thing I found in Mexico, and it was like $3. But Merry Christmas. I just took her crumpled her out. Hi, Jan. I got 2. Hey. Great. Okay, I have a question. Were mom and dad having issues? Or were they having issues? I feel like they were having issues. I don't know, it just feels that way. I don't know. There's a lot disciplinary referral. I'll call it a student. Sam, since you refused to press out this afternoon, your mother and I are putting this in writing so that we are absolutely clear. You are grounded for the rest of the month. Social media, the last word of the matter. Happen again.
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't met the right boy. It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them. Because they're in for one very long phase.
Okay. I can feel where the storyline's going, and I'm not a fan. A very long pause out of the backpack. Thank you. Yeah, I can feel it in my throat. Light switch. In one I can't. Where's the light? Oh, it's smoke. This? Guess good enough, I suppose. This house is fucking huge. Oh my god, dude. This house is a mess. Whoa. Yeah, that's
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Lonnie. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
That's rough, bud. I'm sorry. What's in the freezer? Spinach. More spinach. Veggies. Raspberry. Sandwich slices? Okay. How lazy do you gotta be? Fan schedule working in the Crown Burger. Yeah. Okay. Wait, here's a calendar. I didn't see it beforehand. Anniversary trip. It's the 1st, right? No, it's at the 5th. Katie comes home this month. All with exact date. I don't know. It's due. Low, light, string. Garage, book. The fuck is the unknown dimension going on here? Okay, let's skim through this, shall we? First, we'll say that I hope this is too well. Unknown dimension. I got really close to my screen to see this. Copies of your accidental suit. What do you want from me? Garage, read note. Damn, your mother and I will be away for the weekend celebrating our anniversary in 7. $40 is on the table. Order pizza while we're gone, Dad. I don't know why I turned that light on. Alright. Continue on my way. Shit, though. Hi, Mom and Dad. Architecture museum. See that open. Your crumpled note.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me. And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy.
How about that?
I don't think you can anymore.
This story is really sad. This story is a lot sadder than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie, dude. It got really sad out of nowhere. Dear Kaz. Okay. Cover copy, been almost 20 years since John Russell. Final preparations are complete. Wait, 4-year secret room under stairs.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried, and she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms. In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone.
This story's really sad. Oscar. Bruh. Were they trying to summon him? Attic key.
The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
I don't like this storyline. Okay, so maybe the Bibles had nothing to do with anything. It's just what I thought. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes. Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again. Someday. Love, Sam.
That was not at all what I thought the game was gonna be. At all. Yeah. That is not at all what I thought that game was gonna be. Bro, what? That's insane. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a horror game. I truly thought it was going to be a horror game. So when it was not, I was very confused. But that is not at all what I thought this game was gonna be. I so 100% thought the parents had a problem with it or something. Well, clearly they. But I don't know, just this. It didn't give me, the game didn't give me the story idea that I had in my head. It truly didn't. I thought it was gonna go in a completely different direction than it did. I don't really have a whole, there wasn't a whole lot of commentary during this video. I didn't really have a whole lot of commentary. I don't know. There was so much to process throughout this entire thing that I just didn't, I don't know. I don't know. This is one of those things where you just kind of got to experience it. I still have that code written down, the 1963. I have no idea what that's for at all. But it's fine. I liked that game. That game was cute. I liked it. It was really cute. I don't really have a whole lot. I don't really have a whole lot to say, to be honest with you. I think the game itself was yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna ask for likes or comments or anything. Just I hope y'all have a great day or night or whatever. Just whatever time you see this, I hope you're doing great in love. My phone just buzzed. This. I will, I guess, just guys, see you guys in the next video. I don't know. I guess until. Okay.